entertainment. It's time for Wendy and Friends. The ever so lovely, adorable, and green-eyed masterpiece of her father Jack. The funny, the charming, the only Wendy Townsend.
Good song. Good tune.
Who is it?
It's the Ravens.
Is it?
That's not Rob.
Yes,
Is that Rob
no,
singing, or is that
no,
Keith?
it's Keith.
Okay. Wow.
Had to put that.
Look at him looking at you.
Had to put that in there.
Welcome everybody to Wendy and Friends. Thank you, Michael, for that masterpiece. Rob Byer of Starleigh Entertainment and Kanye Twitty and Faded Image. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
I'm delicious. How are you?
You are delicious. You are always delicious.
Dad earmuffs already. 2 seconds into the show, my dad's got to cover his ears.
Not.
So let's just get right into it.
Okay.
You own Starleigh Entertainment.
Yes.
How
No, I'm very nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just
Don't be nervous.
very nervous. Yes,
Your
I am
wife
sorry.
is listening. Don't be nervous.
Who's making you nervous?
You. You're making everybody
No.
nervous.
No, we bonded earlier.
Your shirt
he's good.
matches your microphone. It's weird.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think because I know you on a different level.
Yeah, but that should make you more comfortable.
It makes me more nervous.
Really?
Yeah.
You should trust me enough as your friend to make you
Oh.
as comfortable as possible.
I'm good.
Yeah?
Nervous.
Is it because you've seen my vagina? Dad, earmuffs.
Hey now.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's only been in photographs.
Not saying a word.
Yeah. No words. No words on a podcast where
Right.
all we need are words. Tell us how you came to own Starleigh Entertainment.
Well, band called Faded Image for a long, long time, and we booked through Starleigh
Yeah.
and just became friends with Greg over there over the years. And really how I bought it was he actually lied to me after
What a nice guy.
15 or 16 years. And I'm sure he probably had lied to me before he just got caught. And I left my job and went over to his place and confronted him with the lie and said, after 16 years, you're going to start lying to me now. And he kind of broke down and said, I got to get out of this business. And I said, well, sell it to me.
Yeah.
And he did. So
Decent price? Did you
uh,
get like wholesale price on the business?
no, I think I probably didn't have to pay for it at all, and just out of respect for him, I did.
Yeah, good for you.
Probably could have just started my own, but it's all good.
Yeah. So how long have you been the owner now?
It would be 5 years, February 9th.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow.
Loans paid off, which was good.
Good for you.
Paid a
5 years. Wow.
Paid a 5-year note off in 3.5 years.
You go,
Been busting my ass.
Wow.
I work a lot.
You do work a lot. I do know that. Thank you for making the time for us today.
Thanks for having me.
You
up.
have, what, 2 bands booked tomorrow at this inauguration thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
So, yeah, I know you're a busy guy. So thank you for making time for our couch,
good.
our semen-stained
I like
couch.
your couch.
Just kidding.
Kiss posters.
Hey, this is where people go to trip,
It's awesome.
out in Narnia,
I like
where you
it.
don't get a 4G signal.
24/7. The guy that owns that company used to work for Starleigh. He was my agent.
No way.
Yep, Paul Manna.
Paul Manna.
Great guy, man.
I don't know any of these
Really-
people, but clearly
really-
Michael knows all these people.
Paul owns
I will
24/7. Does
I
all
will
the
see him Saturday.
he does all the big shows. He used to book the Wrecker all the time.
Yep.
He was the one that put the Justin Bieber show on Maryland State Fair. That just blew up.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Paul's a great guy. He's a really good dude. You know, it's
he's
funny.
Cool.
Every year he calls me around November and asks me if we have Starleigh gets these calendars. They're just regular like book calendars. And he calls me every year and says, "Can you send me calendars?" And every year I send him 5 or 6 calendars.
Wow. Did you ever get business from those?
Oh yeah. Well, they're for to write dates
Right,
in. And
but they
stuff.
have your name
Your
on
name?
them.
Oh
Your
yeah,
names
yeah,
on
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Paul, you know, he still gets it,
I'll-
and we joke about it.
I
every
will
year.
tell Paul on Saturday that you said hi.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Are you
He-
guys
he-
like BFFs, Michael?
No, I've met him with the band.
Yeah.
He's very cool.
You guys bang?
He looks a little bit like me. So
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
bald head.
Words. These are microphones. We need words.
Yeah,
You're just
well,
touching your head.
You get it.
Yeah, Paul's a good dude. He was actually
Rob hooked me up.
Faded Image first agent at Starleigh.
So, and you've been with Faded Image how many years?
Oh my gosh, it was 20 years last February.
And you're on hiatus now?
We are.
What's that about?
Stuart left after 20 years, 6 months. The drummer.
The drummer?
He'd been there the whole time, and just he had to go and take a little break and from music, and we got some guys to fill in, and it's been. We finished out the year and just kind of decided that we needed to chill out and regroup a little bit, and it may not. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to actually have a meeting next week just to discuss what we're gonna do.
So you don't. I'm guessing in the meeting you're going to discuss whether or not you're picking up a new drummer, or you're just going to keep having fill-ins, or if you're just going to abandon ship altogether.
Yeah, no. I don't even know. I don't know where the meeting's going to go. We're going to meet with Denny and Keith, and we're going to see where their heads are and if it's in the right place. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Everything's kind of, we don't know. So
Yeah.
it's okay right now. We're kind of decompressing after 20 years, and it goes away. It's a little weird because people still go, hey, when's Faded playing again? Well,
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not very comfortable with like the local music scene, even though I'm starting to get
Right.
more comfortable with it. But Faded Image is a band that everyone knows about. Like even Tony from P.F. Chang's, my hairdresser, was saying that she used to go watch your band all
Yep.
the time.
all the time. But it's weird. Like No Pets for Noah went away this year. They shut down. Thrill shut down this year.
Why is that? Why what's happening to these bands?
It's weird. The music scene's so weird right now. It's
not paying well.
well, it does. Well, I look at the music scene like the housing market when it went away.
Yeah.
My house was worth $350,000 at one point, and it's not worth $350,000. It's worth $250,000.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing happened with bands. They priced themselves out of the market when the economy took a shit. They didn't necessarily want to take a cut and pay, but the
Right.
market didn't, and I just don't think it's ever bounced back. There's some bands killing it out there.
Like who?
There's a lot. I mean, the Tripwire's still doing well. Here's to the Night's doing great. The New Romance is killing it. I mean, they're just killing it every show. I mean, there's some out there doing really, really well. But there was a time where there were plenty of bands, just didn't matter who was playing, that it was packed. And now you can get music at your local Green Turtle, and it's not much of a. You can sit there with your family and listen to a band at 8 o'clock till 12, and you have your beer and your chicken fingers, and you go home. And that's kind of
Are you saying it's more saturated now? There's just
Yeah.
too many bands that
not even bands. Too many places are
too many
playing.
venues
I think
that are
that- I think-
allowing live music.
Exactly.
Okay.
At least that's what I think. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere you turn, it's just not. There's nothing mysterious about it anymore. Oh, we're going to see a band. Oh, there's one at the Green Turtle.
Yeah. Right.
Or there's one, wherever. I mean, there's bands everywhere. Everybody has something live.
Where is what's the best venue locally? Like
Oh my
for
gosh.
for a band that to get like a bigger crowd, to get a nice lucrative paycheck.
Well, in this area, there's places. Obviously, guys like Looney's. Everybody.
Looney's North?
Yep, Looney's North. Everybody loves to play Looney's.
Nice stage.
Oh, it's awesome. Staff's great. The owner's great. Padonia Ale House is still a ton of fun.
It's a big place.
But it's so much fun though.
Is the stage the same there?
He actually just redid the stage, and the same spot. He's running bands. He's doing it's neat. He's doing this Baltimore Songwriters Circle on Tuesday nights, where he's getting local guys. He's had Rob Fahey in there, Mike Rocco,
Yeah.
and just doing all their original stuff. And he had some guys from New York, so they were trying to create this original thing. It's 2 months now, so we're still early in it. But he's doing stuff every Thursday. He's doing stuff every Friday and Saturday. So he's running live a lot.
Yeah. And is it at the door where you get?
No, because he's not even running a cover anymore. So
How does that work? Like, walk me through the process of booking a band. Like, do you do door deals, or do you just do like a venue pays you a lump sum?
Yeah, it depends on the band. I mean, they're anywhere from, I don't want to throw numbers out there, but there's the low end and the high end of bands getting paid. I mean, you got bands that are being booked for $400 full bands, and then there's bands that are being booked for 4,000.
Yeah.
And it's all a matter of how many asses are coming to see them. And spending
Who fills
money.
the seats?
Exactly. They're in business to make money. So the bands that you see in the rotation are the bands that are making money. You know, so making the venue money.
No, sorry to interrupt you.
No, that's okay. But like stuff like Riverwatch, obviously places like that in this area.
Yeah, Riverwatch is a good venue for bands.
Oh yeah, they run every Friday, Saturday, and
especially during the summer.
Even through the winter, they do Friday, Saturday bands.
It's incredible. Yep. And then Sundays, the deck parties are stupid down there. We actually keep our boat down.
Right. Well, see, and I'm gonna bring that up to you. I do like Riverwatch. However, in the summertime when I went there to meet Samantha, Linda, and Mike's daughter,
right.
It was too crowded for me.
Yeah.
It was forever to get. And no offense to the venue.
Yeah, no.
But it's too many heads, too many people. You can't find a parking spot. You can't get a drink. You can't get through to save your life. There's a line for the bathroom. That type of environment for someone who's like a little too old for it. It's just too much.
Yeah. It's it's a double-edged sword, I guess, because you need those people to churn dollars, and because now you're in the middle of January, and
slowest time of the year.
People aren't going. Hey, we're going to the Riverwatch.
Yeah.
They think
we just
summertime.
blew her wide on Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw you there on the inside, I was fine. I felt like it was pretty crowded, but you're still able to get service. You're still able to move around. But in the summertime, when the boats are all there and the outside is open too, it's way too much. It's too much.
Sundays are, and they used to be, and you can ask the owners, it used to be crazy. I mean, stupid crazy.
Yeah. I felt like it was pretty crazy.
Yeah. No, it at one point, it was scary crazy.
Well, give me an example. Like, what was scary crazy about it?
Like, you couldn't move one way or another. It was so many people.
With like the decks creaking?
Yeah, it was
too much.
It was a lot of people. I mean, it was great for the band because we had a captive audience. We actually built our following in this area from the Riverwatch on Sundays at $600.
Yeah.
That's
Sundays don't pay well.
We went down there as many Sundays as he would give us. We walked out of there with no money. We didn't care. We just made friends with everybody down there.
Yeah, good.
And this is kind of our home area.
Yeah, everybody knows the name.
So
that's for sure.
It's fun.
Let's talk about the Rob Byer band.
Okay.
How long was that a thing?
It's still kind of a thing. I have the same members. It's just called a different thing now because I was playing original music and I'm not playing as much original music anymore. I mean, we still play some of the songs that I wrote, but the market's not gonna. And it was a country band, and the market doesn't. You got guys like Dean Crawford and Richie Fields. Obviously, those guys hold their own in the market, and people are going out to see them. Where mine was, I came from Faded Image, this pop band, so people were a little. He's playing all country music.
Yeah, they're like skeptical.
Yeah, so we went. You know what? We're not playing a ton of original stuff anymore. Let's play Bruno Mars and Stevie Wonder, and I got a horn player and a fiddle player. I'm like, we're gonna blow this thing out, man. So now we're just doing everything. We do everything from Taylor Swift to Kiss to.
And this is Kanye Twitty?
Yeah.
Which I'm guessing the name says itself because it goes anything from Kanye West to.
Yeah. And it's fun. What's ironic, we don't do Kanye West or Conway Twitty.
Yeah, that's pretty ironic. It's not a one Kanye West song?
Not one. But we do Charlie Daniels and Run DMC.
There you go.
So you're like, oh, well, this guy's kind of country and this guy's kind of black.
Right.
So let's just put. They're the same.
There's
a little.
There's a band.
All black people are the same.
There's a band in Nashville called Conway West. And he friended us on Facebook, and he wanted to start like a turf war, a joke.
Yeah,
like as a joke.
And you're like, no, our stream of piss is longer than yours.
Right, that's right. So
wow, what did you say to it?
Nashville's a big market.
Well, at first I thought he was being a dick, And like, cause he posted something to his buddy like, "This is the enemy." I'm like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
But it was funny. He was just kind of.
So did anything
God bless
come of that?
Facebook.
No. We chatted and told him let's do a show together. It didn't never happen.
Yeah.
So.
A turf war all the way in Nashville?
Yeah.
Like, what turf?
Well, hey, I think our name's better.
The country turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conway West is too many dubs, too many
Yeah.
W's, and like this.
Too hard to say.
Yeah.
Kanye Twitty's easy.
I think they're angry with you because you got the better part of the name,
Yep.
to be honest with you.
And I own KanyeTwittyBand.com and .net. So.
Yeah. They're like, fuck this guy. He's a great businessman. We need to have a turf war. Next thing you know, they're putting on leather jackets and bringing out knives, and then Michael Jackson's playing in the background.
We could do that. I prefer the Weird Al Yankovic. Eat it.
I think everybody does, to be honest with you. Sorry, Michael J. May you rest in peace. So the Rob Byer band,
Yeah.
we have a mutual friend, TJ.
Yes.
Okay. I was at lunch with TJ, not even 3 weeks
I
ago.
remember this,
And he was
yeah.
wearing a Rob Byer t-shirt.
That's awesome. TJ was.
There's T-shirts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I was like, why are you wearing a Rob Byer t-shirt? Basically, that's me walking around with like a Michael Crane t-shirt on. Just like walking around with a t-shirt with your name on it.
Hey now.
You know what I mean? Like, what is that?
T-
He's such a big fan of you.
TJ was when I was going through the whole Nashville circuit, and TJ was my best bud. He was there for me, whatever I needed, however I needed it. He got it done. He was
Yeah.
the machine behind the machine. He was
The guy behind the guy.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Good.
I mean, he really he did everything he possibly could to help me out.
The first time I'd ever seen you sing, not with your band, but at all, was at his wedding.
Oh wow! Right.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it. It comes on my iPod every once.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if you're not comfortable, but we also had another mutual friend get married, and she had opted to have you sing at the wedding, and you were like, I don't really feel comfortable.
I did.
I mean, it was kind of
Did I
like
sing?
it may have been a last minute thing. Plus, I don't think you wanted to travel and do that. But
Who are we talking about?
Amy, I think she had asked you.
But no, that was in. She went to Vegas.
Right. So why? Yeah, like
I don't remember. She may have.
I
can't-
think that she wanted you to do it at the reception that she had here.
Oh right. Yeah. I remember that, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'm so weird. As long as I got people behind me, I'm okay. It's like public speaking.
Were you uncomfortable doing TJ's wedding because you were by yourself?
No, I had Tom and Dave with me. That was the only way I would do it.
Oh, okay. So yes, that's right. Somebody was playing the. Oh, I remember that now.
The only way I would do it. David, what was the guy's name? I forget the song. It's an awesome song.
So you wouldn't do like a solo thing?
Oh my God, I hate it.
Why?
I
You understand that you're on a stage all the time singing in front of people.
So different. Every single time I speak in front of people and it's just me, I choke up.
Really?
It's bizarre. I don't know what it is. It's like my inner issues come out.
Really?
Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
think that about you because you are very
Bizarre.
comfortable talking in groups of people and being on stage.
It's bizarre. It is so bizarre.
Yeah?
All about being alone.
Yep. I have
Wow.
the worst. It's terrible. I mean, it's terrible. Get choked up, can't talk. An idiot.
No, you're.
Oh my
That's I've never seen you even choke up once at all.
Very sensitive.
I've known you over 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you're married to Leslie.
Yes.
Yes. So how long have you guys been married?
Lester. We were 5 years in September.
How long were you together before you get married?
Like 3, I think.
It's a long time.
Yeah. I think it was about 3. It was. Yeah. I mean, the first part, the beginning of a relationship was kind of. She thinks we took a break somewhere in there, and I don't remember that break.
Yeah.
But
You remember it how you want to remember it.
that's right. She insists that we did. I don't think we did. But
And she's not your first marriage.
she is not
So
my second.
tell me about
I'm
your.
her second.
Okay, so you're each other's second marriage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Tell me about your first.
Well, the old. We probably shouldn't have got married.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Do you
Just-
still talk to this person?
No. We're friends on Facebook. Can look her up.
That's what everybody says. Well, we're friends on Facebook.
Yeah. And I don't hold any ill will towards her.
Yeah.
At this point.
Why did you guys break up?
There was some stuff going on that wasn't cool, and I figured something was going on.
Like Jello wrestling in the basement when you weren't home type of stuff?
Yeah, it was weird. It's just, I dated a stripper one time, a long time ago. And
of course you did. You're a rock star.
I thought for sure she was cheating on me.
The stripper?
She wasn't. She was doing coke. And I had no idea she was doing coke, but I knew something was going on. So when I found out she was doing coke, I was like, wow, this is bizarre. Like, I knew something was going on, but I had never been around that.
Bizarre and like, I would have never thought it was this? Or bizarre as in like, I hate that I'm wrong about my intuition?
Like, I would have never thought it was that.
Yeah.
So
was she like losing a bunch of weight or anything that indicated that she was addicted to a drug?
It was just weird. The whole thing was weird.
You were just caught off guard?
But then the wife thing, it was like something was just wrong. It was not right the whole time. We got married, and she did some stuff that, she probably shouldn't have done when you're married. And
did you leave or did she leave?
Well, when I found out, we got married in May, and I found out in September.
Jesus, that soon?
Yeah, but it happened like a month after we were married. And then she moved out in like September, came back in November, and then moved out again in April, and that was it. Like I said, and she had 2 little girls, so that was kind of the hard thing for me. Like, I was kind of close with the girls. They lived with my parents forever. So,
how old were the girls?
They were little. I mean, they're 20, 21, 22, 21 now, something like that.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I'm friends with both of them on Facebook. Also.
Were you like broken up about it?
Yeah, that was the hardest part, telling them that was it.
Right.
Just with the kids.
How long were you single before you met Leslie?
Oh my gosh, 10 years.
No, single,
I say single. I mean, I dated.
Right, just like in and out, banging chicks, doing you.
The band.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend for a long time, and actually got engaged again. This was towards the end of the 10 years, but that didn't work out.
Why?
Oh, because I have issues. She had issues. That one was my fault. I can honestly say.
You can honestly say that?
Yeah.
So how did you...
I feel like I'm in therapy.
I know, I'm here for you, buddy. How did you fix these issues to be the man that you are with Leslie?
I met a very cool psychotherapist named Christy Poland Bonnets, and she is awesome.
You still talk to her?
Yes, and if anybody needs help, I have her number. She is the greatest. Yes.
He loves that soundboard.
She's awesome. She's just awesome. She just kind of just makes everything real.
Yeah.
I wish I could afford to bring her with me every day. I'd make no mistakes. I'd be perfect.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. Did you have issues with Leslie early on while you were like figuring yourself out?
Yeah, only because I was dating someone else.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was.
And when she did, she was like, either me or this other person. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
No, it was, yeah. It was, yeah. I can't even go there.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me think here.
Well, you don't have to talk about it. Although my producer keeps laughing like this is not a joke, buddy.
Yeah.
I feel bad. He's like exposing himself.
Been there, done that.
I basically, I was talking to Leslie about how to fix a relationship, and her and I were friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her just about everything, and she probably knows more than she needs to know.
Mm-hmm.
And after I found out that she wasn't in her relationship anymore, I was like, oh, I kind of like her. But the beginning was weird, just in a...
Yeah. Weird, like you were torn between 2 women?
No. The other one had a son that I was very much attached to. And she was... I'm still very good friends with Sarah.
Yeah.
And Leslie's friends with Sarah, so it's not like, but then there was a relationship before. It's
a lot going on in there.
It was a mess. And I was just trying to...
Where does all this come from?
I got mommy issues.
Yeah, me too. Big time. You're a guy with mommy issues. I'm a girl with mommy issues.
Yeah.
That's why we bond.
But Christy helped.
Yeah, good.
She's awesome.
Now, you've dated women that have children.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, what, are those the only two that have had children?
Yes. Yep.
Do you and Leslie ever talk about having children?
We've talked plenty of times about it. Yep. Should we
What's the general consensus here?
The idea of it
Mm-hmm.
is very cool. Like to have somebody when you're old and you know, just something that we made together and all that stuff. But when it boils down to it, it's like we run like crazy people. We like vacations. We like going out on a boat. We're selfish in that, and we know that we don't want to be tied down, I guess.
Right. You know, you can take your kids to all those things.
Yeah, I know.
Do you not want kids, or you're just indifferent?
I'm indifferent at this point.
And Leslie?
She's probably, if she said yeah, I would, but she just doesn't for whatever reason. Like
you guys are also still pretty young and like still.
She's young. I'm
living
old.
the life. Oh please, you're like 27.
Yeah, thanks.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's like a thing. You're just like, meh, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, if she pushed the issue, I would be okay with it, but she has never.
She doesn't seem like the type that would push the issue.
Yeah, and she doesn't. She didn't when we got married. She didn't. She doesn't. She just. But she's been honest about it, at least. Going, hey, I don't really want kids.
Yeah.
I'm not. And it's okay. I'm good with it.
But you both like children, though. I've seen you guys around kids. Yeah.
Shit, I coached basketball for. Mike Miller's son.
Yeah.
I coached.
Do you think it's a little creepy? A guy that doesn't have kids is coaching the kids?
Well, Anthony, the girl I was with, Sarah, had kids, so that's why I was.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
I was coaching his team.
Meanwhile, I'm checking like the sex offender registry, and your name pops up.
It's probably better.
Okay, so back to the band stuff.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a favorite local band that's not your own?
Oh my God, you cannot do that to me.
Yes, I can.
No.
I think she.
That's like somebody asking me their favorite local comedian that's not me.
And you don't answer.
Yeah, I do.
Who?
My favorite local comedian? Probably Rob Byer.
Really?
Yeah, he's great. Jason Weems is great.
Do you book Rob Byer? No. Do you book Rob Byer?
More.
Rob Byer was our first guest ever.
More suck up thing.
No, I mean.
I'm not sucking up to Rob.
No.
I honestly, just because it would piss people off if I just said, yeah, I love this band or I love that band. There's bands that I
You know who it wouldn't piss off? That band.
That
band will be like, oh my God, Rob thinks we're so talented.
Let's pick an unrepresented band.
I don't even know what that means.
Somebody that's not in my agency that I like.
Impossible, because if you like some, right, you're going to go pick them up.
Well, sometimes they don't want us.
Nah.
Sometimes, but there's not much. I mean, most of the stuff, I shouldn't even say most. I'm going to say 99% of the bands that I coordinate, I absolutely like, and we've weeded out a lot of the stuff that we just went. If they were jerks or if they didn't kind of just want to be on the team, we just went go be on your own team. It's okay. I don't care if you're not on our team.
How does someone get picked up by you? Do they ask you to come check them out?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes we find them. Sometimes they find us. It's.
How often do you sign on a new band? How often do you pick them up?
Depends on when they come around.
So, I mean,
there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
There's some that we've known about in the business. Like No Green Jelly Beans. They're a perfect example. They were a band out of Southern Maryland. The band's always been awesome. Mm-hmm. They weren't represented by Starleigh. I think they were going through another agency out of Virginia at some point, and that was one of those things where they didn't necessarily come to us. We didn't necessarily go to them. We just kind of found each other, and it works. But then there's other bands that, that just, they know me or they knew the agency, and it just works. And sometimes we find them, sometimes they find us.
How many venues are you under? Like, how many venues do you book entertainment for?
Last week, Friday, we had 20 some bands out, and
Jesus.
Saturday we had like 30 some bands out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't realize how much local music there was.
There's
How many
ton.
bands do you represent at this point?
that are 100% exclusive, probably 100% exclusive, probably 25 to 50,
Wow.
and that includes.
Are they all bands, or are there like singer songwriters? Like,
Yeah, we don't deal much in the original market, unfortunately. It is
so
because
they're
because
mostly
there's
cover bands.
yeah, all cover bands.
Okay.
There's so much talent in this town, and unfortunately, I got to run a business,
Yeah.
and there's no money in original music.
Yeah.
And, I always kind of encourage everybody.
That's sad.
It really is, because there's some talented guys. Because Scott Spivey, man, we did the Baltimore Songwriters thing. Starleigh sponsored that whole thing. Like, I don't make a dime off of that. And that every Tuesday night, Scott Spivey played month and a half ago. He had 150 people in there to hear his original music.
Wow.
And this guy was playing in two cover bands. And it was just, people wanted to hear his original stuff, and it was awesome. I mean, he did a great job. It was like, he's such a great guitar player. You never would have seen that other side of him.
I do.
He was great.
I do a homegrown show every Tuesday at my school.
Do you?
Yeah, and all they do is homegrown original local music, and I had no idea.
3 to 5, Sheffield.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea how much original local music was out there.
It's a ton.
Yeah.
Ton.
And like my new favorites are like Root and
nice.
like I started learning. I started like listening to all this stuff. Bad Seed Rising are like my new little favorite local band to listen to. Yeah, and it's we do like a feature band every
cool.
day, and I had no idea.
There's so
None.
much out there.
Yeah, I had none.
98 Rock's doing such a cool
Yeah,
thing.
Matt Davis is huge.
Matt Davis. Yeah, I graduated with Matt.
He's huge into the local music.
And it's awesome that he's behind it. It's just unfortunate that this market, it's just not a great market for original. I mean,
Right.
Nashville, L.A., New York to some extent, but
Some of them make it.
Yeah.
I
Aren't you on? You're
takes
playing on
time.
WPOC. We talked about that off mic.
yeah.
That's how amazing is that to like hear yourself on the radio?
Every Saturday night, I get a text message between 11 and 12.
Yeah,
I hear you.
that's got to be amazing.
It's cool, yeah.
What's your favorite local radio station to listen to? Are you more of a country music fan?
No, well, I listen to everything. I mean, I listen to XM a lot, and I listen to Howard a ton.
Yeah.
Hair Nation is one of my favorites. But like locally, I'll flip flop between 105.7 and 98 in the morning.
Yeah. The Justin Scott and Spiegel 98 Rock Morning Show.
Yeah.
Somebody new,
I'm a little I'm biased. Sorry, I am.
You go.
Yeah, I like the show. I at first I wasn't sure if it was going to last.
What's in Wendy's mouth?
When it flipped over with Justin, now
Right.
it's like it's an awesome
People
show.
love it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
People
It
do
really
love
is.
it. And people who don't like it never have a valid reason when I ask.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why don't you? And they're like, I'm not up that early. And I'm like, that's invalid.
It's not him.
Right.
Yeah, but it's invalid. If that's your reasoning, that
Right.
doesn't make any sense. Give me something you can stand behind.
It's a good show.
That would be like saying it's not Bob Rivers anymore.
Right. Well, I remember.
I don't even get that reference.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I
I
don't.
remember Josh when he was over at 105.7 with I forget the morning show.
I remember him when he was on like B104 or something, and there was like this pop music concert at
I
the
remember that.
arena,
Yeah.
and he was like one of their DJs.
Yeah, he was. I forget Miles and
Josh worked.
I forget the black guy's name. That was his sidekick.
I don't know.
Miles and somebody. Miles is out in Seattle now, but nonetheless, Josh just came in on that.
Bob moved to Seattle.
Yeah. Bob's doing the Heart by Heart.
No.
He's in the Heart by Heart
I don't
tribute
know
band.
who you guys are talking about. Isn't that sad?
The
Do you remember Twisted Tunes?
Yes.
Bob Rivers.
Okay.
Well, the original drummer and bass player of Heart have put together this band called Heart by
to
Heart.
Yeah.
And
I do like Heart.
Bob is the
Just-
keyboard player
yeah.
for them. Yeah, absolutely. Which Starleigh is the exclusive agent.
No way.
Tom Moon.
I told you.
Yep. And they're in Seattle.
Man,
Yeah.
what a small little world.
Yeah. Just trying to get my piece.
Do you like Heart?
Yeah. Not a big
Favorite band of all time.
Oh man.
All
That's a
time.
tough one.
All time favorite band.
Don't pay any attention to the wall.
Kiss changed it for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, oh my God, 80s hair band music just made me nuts. I loved everything about it.
So pick one.
Oh
Warrant.
my gosh, Warrant.
Def
Enough's
Leppard?
enough. And non-makeup Kiss.
Non-makeup Kiss.
Def Leppard.
I wasn't a big Def Leppard fan. I like Def Leppard, but
I remember when the first time we hung out outside of a comedy show or Outback Steakhouse, we were at P.F. Chang's, and you and I found the mutual love for Rob Thomas, Matchbox 20, and the lyrics that came from that man.
yeah.
And we were like just singing songs at the bar. I'm sure Leslie was like so annoyed with us.
I love it, and I love lyrics. It's all about the lyrics for me. It really is. I love everything about it. Somebody was just let me read you a text
Please do.
if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
If I can find it. This just came. I just gave somebody my CD I did. And it was the greatest compliment. Here we go.
You have to skim through all that porn, I bet.
Right. That's Twitter. I made Ryan listen to your CD on the way. I just love how real the lyrics are.
That's the biggest compliment you've gotten from your music?
I love it. The fact that they mention the lyrics, their song, and for whatever reason, it just does it for me.
Yeah.
Like Rest Stop. I hear to this day when I hear Rest Stop, I get goosebumps.
Yeah.
Because the lyrics are just so awesome.
Do you ever, now, if you're like me, do you picture the entire thing playing out in your head when you're listening to the lyrics?
100%.
And you're picturing somebody laying down in the passenger seat, listening to the radio
100%.
while the driver's like confused and looking over and figuring out what I'm going to do in this situation?
I love it.
Yeah.
Everything about it. Like,
yeah.
Like I make up my own stuff in my head, like what it means to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's pretty interesting that
Yeah.
the imagery that comes from the lyrics is like what makes the song.
Love Rob Thomas.
Ugh,
Guy can write.
Me too. Me too.
One of my favorite. Him and Richard Marx probably my two.
You do love Richard Marx. So that's funny we
Going to
talked
see him
about
on
that.
Valentine's Day. He's at Maryland Live.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to see him on Valentine's Day?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky.
He's awesome.
Now, have you opened for any like big bands?
Yes. Kenny Chesney at M&T Bank Stadium.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was cool because it was Brooks and Dunn, Gary Allen, Leanne Rimes, Big and Rich. They were all in that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The Rob Byer Band won a contest called Kenny Chesney's Next Big Star, and that was what we got to do.
Did you guys kill?
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh,
It was funny
good.
because, you go in M&T Bank Stadium and, it's gigantic. And at the time, there were 22,000 people there.
Yeah.
And it looked like there were 22 people there.
Right.
So,
because if it's like 70-some
yeah,
thousand people.
It was crazy. But, I've got to open for Charlie Daniels. Actually, Paul Manna, 24/7, he hooked me up so much when I was really hard into the original thing. I mean, he put me on all Bret Michaels, Gretchen Wilson.
You've opened for all these people?
Yeah.
Wow. Why are you not so big into the original stuff anymore?
Well, I guess my window of opportunity shut a while back.
And it doesn't work in Baltimore.
Yeah. I was back in, luckily I had a boss when I was in 2005 that allowed me to get into Nashville as much as I could.
Yeah.
And it's tough. It's a tough market. It really is. But we've gotten to do some cool stuff. Cowboy Mouth, Phil Vassar, Keith Urban. We've done some cool stuff.
Yeah,
we
that's
went
pretty
and played for
amazing.
the troops overseas. So that was fun.
Wow,
Yeah,
where?
we hooked up with Armed Forces in Thule, Greenland.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you love it?
It was long, 9 days.
I bet.
Yeah. It was a long flight and it was cold.
How long ago was that?
6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bet.
Yeah. So we got to do some cool stuff.
What's
Kenny dissed me though at the M&T Bank show.
What do you say?
Part of the prize was to get up on stage with him at the end of the night and do She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy.
And then what happened?
Well, we got up there and we were waiting. We had like a guy that was our handler, and he said, so we're standing there waiting to get the cue to come out on stage and finish the song with him. And he says, "Come with me, guys." And we were like walking off the backstage area. and he says they called him King, not the King. King wanted to go home, so we never got to go up on stage.
Wow.
Yeah, at the end.
Kenny Chesney.
Yep.
They call him King.
King.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Said King wanted to go home. See, it just take my dream from me, buddy.
Yeah.
Get to play in my hometown stadium.
You just wanted to go home, eh? Yeah. Okay, well, I've been standing here the whole time waiting for this opportunity.
Exactly. But it was cool. No, it was all good. They treated us well. And Leanne Rimes was awesome.
Yeah.
We had literally a closet in the stadium, and her dressing room was across the hall. She came over into our closet, like pulled the curtain over and like, you guys can hang out with us. We have beer, food. It's all yours.
A bigger closet.
Yeah, that's
she was
nice.
awesome.
Oh, good.
So nice.
Do you know that she's 1 day younger than I am?
Really?
She was born on August 28th, 1982. I was born August 27th, 1982.
Oh, wow.
She's 1 day younger than me.
I like her. She's awesome.
Good.
And she was so nice. So I have kind of a different
Yeah.
She's almost as cute.
Almost as cute? He
Almost.
crushes on me so hard. Even
Maybe
though I
a
smell
little.
like onions right now. I haven't showered.
hottie.
You're welcome.
She usually smells, when I see her, she usually smells like steak.
Well, I do. 11 years of serving steaks will
There
do
is
that to
that.
you.
I love that place.
I know. I love it when you guys come in. You know what's really funny is that everyone wants to hit on your wife, but
They can.
but the thing is they like you and they respect you and they're just like,
I
well,
love-
Rob's like the nicest guy.
I like when they hit on my wife.
Oh
I do.
man, John Smith is the worst one.
No, he's fine.
No, he's like, oh man, Leslie's sexy as shit. But
She is.
But Rob is like the nicest guy, and I'm like, yeah, you don't want to disrespect the one guy that's like the nicest man.
He couldn't disrespect me.
It's John. He
It-
couldn't. Yeah,
and
wouldn't
it's,
even know
and it's
how
okay. I mean, it's all good. She's hot.
to. Yeah, your wife is hot.
So
She definitely gets.
people
I hear it all the time from the sausage fest I work around.
people see her and look at. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't compete.
Do you just kind of nod like, yeah, that's mine?
Yeah,
Yeah, good for you.
I do.
You should.
It doesn't bother me.
You
It
good
actually
boy.
kind of turns me on.
Yeah. Do people ever like hit on her at shows and stuff, not knowing she's your wife?
Oh my God, yeah. I think it's funny because I'll go up to her sometimes and go, "Hey, sis, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Just so they keep. She's like, "You bitch."
Yeah.
That's hot.
What's the
Yeah.
craziest thing that's ever happened at a show? Like you just couldn't make that stuff up. Crazy.
Oh God. Like nudity wise, I mean,
Sure.
at Key West, we had two girls strip on stage, and the one girl was down to her panties and like just. Can I cuss? I can cuss.
Yeah.
She was just finger fucking her on stage. And Leslie got it all on video.
Too late.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Key West, I was.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, we played Sloppy Joe's for 10 years, and we saw some crazy
She was just
shit
fingering
done.
herself on stage.
Totally naked.
She just
her
crashed.
panties.
Just not even-
Something was going on with her, but it was like I was just waiting for like security to come get them off the stage, and we're just like, la di da.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Has anything awkward happened while you're singing like a slow, amazing song and some girl's like fingering herself? Like you're singing Hey Jude and some girl's just like
No.
going to
That
town.
ain't right.
No. Did you hear what happened at the Dead Kennedy show? The girl,
No, but I want to.
the girl was laying on stage, and the guy was eating her out
Oh my God.
right in the middle of the show. Like she was laying on the stage. I just saw that on Twitter too.
Yeah. Yep.
Was he? And I hope it wasn't the lead singer.
No, it was like fans.
Oh, okay. And they just let it happen. Nobody cared.
Yeah, it was awesome. You know, today's Paul Stanley's birthday.
It is. Yes, it is.
I did not know that. Happy birthday, Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
Already tweeted him.
What did you?
Did you?
I did.
Man, I need to get. I don't get any service up here in the boonies, at all.
No,
No.
that's because you get.
It was all day.
Say it.
It was
I'm
all
not-
Say it,
I'm
Rob.
not gonna say it.
It was all day, Miss T-Mobile.
Look,
I'm not gonna say it.
he just did. It's cool.
I just did.
How did you?
Screw you guys.
It's the other thing I can't hear.
So anything else bad happen at a show? Like anybody hit you, throw stuff at you,
Nah.
or any fights break out?
I've been smacked.
That's because.
I was.
Tell me
yeah.
what. Tell me why you got smacked.
I
Are
was
you allowed to
being
tell me?
bad. Yeah, no, I mean, I was just kind of hanging out with two people at the same time, and they kind of came to the same show and kind of
Yeah.
found out and kind of smacked me.
Did you sleep with them at the same show?
No, not at the
No,
not at the show.
before.
And actually, you know what's funny? I didn't sleep with either one of them.
The day that
You
you got
dumb
slapped.
No, I was just hanging out with them. I honestly wasn't hanging out just hanging out with
I
them.
just feel like you don't deserve a slap if you're not porking them. Mike with the soundboard.
Well,
He's obsessed with it.
I was feeding them the same shit, and I think that's what pissed them off. It's okay.
Were they friends with one another?
No, they had no idea, and I'm like standing there watching them stand next to each other. I'm like, this cannot be good. And sure enough, it
Did
wasn't.
they both tell you they were coming to the show?
No, I didn't know, and I would have never thought. It was a Monday night at the
Yeah.
Horse in Fells. I'm like, who's coming?
Yeah.
That
Who's
was,
coming? Well, not you tonight, buddy.
Yep.
Michael. Obsessed with the soundboard.
I like it.
He's obsessed with it. How often do you get advanced at shows? How often are chicks like, oh my god, you're such a great
God.
singer. Look at my vagina.
I wish they did that. That would be
They s-
awesome.
But
You'd-
I'm obsessed with the soundboard. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, would that be? Would you prefer them say vagina too? Would you look at my vagina, like a gynecologist?
No, your tweet was funny, yesterday.
Oh, well, the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, buddy.
Um,
You're my biggest
yeah.
fan.
The
How are those
the
cheaters?
it
Fuck.
doesn't happen as much anymore, and I don't know why. Probably 'cause
flash
I'm
you a
old.
lot?
Oh my, we used to encourage. I think probably because we encouraged it more,
Yeah.
and we don't. We just try to have fun.
Somebody
now.
throw their panties at you, like
Um,
crybaby style.
I've got pictures and panties and from back in the day. Just not so much. I just don't think it happens as much anymore.
Yeah. Are you sad about that?
Yeah,
Should be.
a little.
I want somebody's Tuesday panties coming at you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
You
that.
ever gotten stuff that's just been like gross? You're just like, these panties are gross. This
oh my
bra
God.
stinks.
No,
this is
it's
Can I
gross.
tell you a story? One
Yes, tell me a story.
time? We were in Annapolis playing one night.
How long ago was this?
Jeez, it was a while ago.
Okay. So like yesterday.
So this girl had a friend with her, and her friend was hot. And the girl that she was with wasn't so hot.
Yeah.
So
They travel in packs.
yes, after the show,
That's why I need wingmen.
we wanted to see the hot one's boobs, but in order to see the hot one's boobs, we had to see the other one's boobs.
Oh my god.
So we were trying to encourage them, so they decided yes. And the not so good one, went first. And every
Of
time
course.
she would lift her shirt up, everybody that was standing there would just go, "Oh,
Nuh-uh.
oh!"
Was it really that bad?
And then we go, "Do it again, do it again." It was fun. And then we ended up watching a pretty girl pee in the parking lot.
Does that turn you on?
It was kind of hot.
Watching a girl pee?
It
That's
was
so
kind of
funny.
hot.
Well, what was so wrong with the non-attractive girl's boobs? Was she
Um,
like a bigger girl? Where like their boobs look weird? She had like really big areolas or
they were-
something?
yeah, it was.
Was there like a
they look
Twinkie
like-
under the left
They
one?
look like and I feel bad now.
Pancakes.
Well, no, they look like deflated water balloons. They were,
Oh, man.
and I look back now and I just kind of feel bad that I acted like an ass. 'cause I wanted
That
to see
can't be the
boobs.
worst story you have from being a rock star and
No.
acting
It's
like
all
an
I can
ass.
remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got. There's probably I could tell you some crazy shit, but I would get in so much trouble.
Yeah, can't dime anybody out.
Oh my God, I can tell you this. I got an email one time that basically said, "I'm thinking about getting married to this girl, but I heard she hooked up with the band." And
The whole band?
well, I don't know.
Oh my god!
All of them.
I heard she hooked up with these 7 people that you know.
This is all it said. I heard she hooked up with the band, and I don't know whether I should marry this girl if this is what happened. Blah blah blah, and I'm like, I don't know how to answer this. Do I just let it go and hope it goes? And all I responded was, if you think this way about her now, you probably shouldn't get married. And it sounds like someone's been watching too much Behind the Music on VH1.
Wow.
Bingo.
And I left it at that. And
That was it?
yeah, it was
No
it.
response?
Nothing back. So I don't know if he married her or not.
Probably
I don't know-
not. I hope not.
I don't know who.
I hope he didn't if he was already doing recon work
Well,
on what
I don't know.
she did in her past.
I don't know. I wasn't involved.
You don't know. You could have been involved. You could have
You
been
know,
inside of her.
The problem is I was always the ringleader, I was always kind of putting it all together and just kind of watching.
So you were like
Making
the
it
pimp
happen.
of the band.
Making it
Attaboy.
happen. Yeah.
You're the Dolly Parton in the best little whorehouse in Texas.
Yep. Texas has a whorehouse in it.
Yeah. What is that look you gave me? I know I know that movie. He gave me a look.
Good
Always gives
movie.
me looks.
I love Dolly Parton.
Me too.
Oh,
I Will Always Love You. One of my favorites.
9 to
songs.
5 is one of my most favorite karaoke songs to sing.
Working 9 to 5.
Also, let's bring this up.
Mhm.
Baltimore. Are you Baltimore born and raised?
Yes.
Big O's fan?
Yeah, love them.
Yeah, so we went to a game together. You're
Yes.
always at the games, I'm always at the games.
Yep.
Let's talk about it.
I'm going to opening day in Tampa.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah.
30 days.
You have season tickets, right?
30,
Uh-huh.
about 30 days.
Yeah.
Is it in 30 days?
About.
April 5th.
It's not that far off, guys.
No, I can't wait.
How'd you feel about the playoff run?
It was good. I thought they got tired. With the, actually, I don't think it was so much the Orioles got tired as Kansas City got really hot.
Yeah.
So,
Are you a
know.
bigger baseball fan than you are a football fan?
Oh God, yeah.
You do not even like football?
No, I love football. I like football a lot. I do. I just baseball is.
Where it's at?
Yeah, I love baseball. I play baseball. I play over 40 baseball, wooden bat league.
Do you play in any leagues now? Don't you play like a softball?
No, I play baseball. Like wooden bat, full uniforms.
Wow, really?
Like, geeked out. Like play a gig till 3 a.m, get up at 7 and go play baseball.
Oh my God, are
And
you
love it.
kidding?
Oh yeah.
What
Love it.
league is this?
It's a Dundalk league.
Wow.
Yeah. It's there's like 8 teams. I love it.
You can hit the ball, you can hit the baseball?
Yeah.
I can't. When I even go to the batting cages, I'm like, allow me those slow softballs, please.
Yeah. No, I love it.
At 8 a.m. it would be blurry.
Yeah, no, I love it. Every part of it.
You're a friend, and you've come
Yes.
to comedy shows because I've been in them. But are you a comedy fan?
I do. I love good stand up. Like I listen to comedy, the Raw on 99 on XM. I love that. Mitch Hedberg is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. Who locally do you like besides me? Because I don't want you to feel like
I love Justin.
Justin Schlegel.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Mickey's hilarious.
Yeah.
When trying to think, what's the girl did the roast for you? She's
Kat
not,
Tim.
She's
You
not,
love
she's
Kat
not
Tim.
real local, but
She
like a
was.
DC
She was
girl.
DC local, but now she
Yeah.
lives in New York.
Yeah, she's awesome.
You do love Kat Tim. You brought her up numerous
She's
times.
sexy.
Yeah. You can watch her on Fox News all the
Yeah.
time.
Except for when she wears those glasses.
You do like the glasses, right?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
See, I like the glasses.
Yeah, they're okay. Trying to think. Joe Robinson's funny. Like
Yeah.
he just says some stupid shit. Makes me laugh.
He's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
I like Joe.
Then there's Rob.
Who, Rob Mayer?
You know what's funny?
People love Rob Mayer.
Rob was at your roast, right?
Yeah, they
That
both
was,
were.
That was the only time I've ever seen him.
No, you need to see him do his stuff.
That's the only time.
He's really good.
Yeah, I keep hearing he's
Moore.
good.
Yeah, he's really good. He's one of the best locally. What'd you say, Michael?
He's part of the Moore Network.
Why do you keep bringing them up?
I don't know.
This is...
I wanna
It
see
couldn't
him.
hurt.
But Joe's funny. Joe says some funny shit sometimes. And do you remember when Nicky had his TV show and they went out to the state fair? Did I ever tell you this?
No, tell me.
So Joe was going around the state fair to all the animal things, and
God.
they were having the pig races, and he asked the farmer, "Did the black pigs run faster than the regular pigs?"
Nuh-uh.
I swear, and the farmer was like looking at him like,
What?
huh? And he straight face. I was no good. I was no good.
Oh, Joe's going to listen to this, and then he's going to bring it up.
Joe will listen?
Joe listens.
It's hilarious.
Whatever.
I laughed for a month. It's hilarious.
And he straight-faced the guy while he asked that question.
Yeah, and then the farmer was kind of like, well, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
It just went right over his head.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
How long ago was that?
I don't know. Whenever that TV show they had on.
I'm sure we'll get an email.
I
Listen
keep
to
coughing
this
in the mic. I
episode.
feel bad. I'm like dying of malaria or something. I don't know.
Sound good.
Ebola, something. The Black Plague. Just going to get it all over this microphone, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you.
I accidentally touched it with my tongue. Oops. What's the worst thing you've ever had in your mouth, Rob?
Gosh. It's okay to say?
Yes. Whatever you want.
Oh, my God.
You can say
a dirty vagina one time.
a dirty vagina?
It was so bad.
It smell really bad?
They make those.
Oh, my God.
Did that prevent you from going down on anybody ever?
No. It's my favorite.
Attaboy.
But
So afterwards you weren't scarred?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't.
So it happens to a lot of dudes.
Well, now I just equate hair to stinky. So
Really?
Yeah.
So it has to be hairless vagina?
Well, it doesn't have to be, but it was bad. I'm telling you, it messed me up.
Yeah. How long ago?
I was young.
So, well, walk me through the thought process.
Uh-huh.
Like, are you just down there and you're like kind of tonguing around and you're like, this is not how it should be?
Yeah. Well, I got down there and I'm like, wow, this is bad.
But you kept going? You truck through it?
Of course
As long as I could. But then here's the
good
bad
man.
part. The bad part is I went back a second time, just said and told myself she probably had a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back and it was okay. I mean, it still was bad. Like whatever that, I don't even know what it's called. That
Vaginal discharge?
No, there wasn't. I don't even. I'm just.
I wonder
yeah.
why it was so bad.
I don't know.
What the hell's going on down there?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
You should have. You should have been like, this is the worst smelling vagina. What do you do differently
Yeah.
that other girls don't? It's called soap.
No other girl would approve of that question.
Like,
Oh, that's stupid.
other than that, like an oyster, I don't like oysters. They feel weird in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. I don't like oysters either.
oh,
Do you
yeah.
do you eat mushrooms? You do eat mushrooms.
I do eat mushrooms.
You don't think the consistency of mushrooms is weird?
Mm-mm. Nope.
See, I think it's a consistency thing for me. I don't mind the taste of them.
That's what I like. I like calamari.
Yeah.
I love the way it feels in my mouth. I don't even care what it tastes like.
Ugh.
I like the way it feels.
Ugh. Do you like Leslie's butthole?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, you into that? A lot of dudes are weirded out by that.
No, Jesus, love it.
Yeah, what is that? Why are guys weirded out by that
I
stuff?
don't know. They shouldn't be. It's my favorite.
Are you familiar with the...
I like dirty shit. I'm dirty. I'm
Look.
dirty, dirty, dirty.
Buddy, I'm on board with you. Big time. Right? Dad, earmuffs. Are you familiar with the Allison Williams scene from Girls? The butt-eating scene that's like renowned, world-renowned right now?
The one in the kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it. I wasn't familiar with it.
Okay,
until I saw it on Twitter.
On the air at 98 Rock, we were talking about it, and we kept calling that the Allison Williams, which was like brim jobs, basically.
Right.
And Josh said, do girls do that to guys? And Justin cut off the music, and it got real quiet, and he goes, yes. Yes, they do, Josh. So I was curious to know how you feel about that.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, you need to start branching out and talking to all the young men on the planet.
Yeah. Because, well, I can tell you what happened with me. I was hanging out with someone that was, I didn't know what was going on, and she went down there, and I was like, oh, whoa, that's gay, whatever, you know. And she's like, chill out, you're gonna love this. And I did, and I do. And
yeah, chill out, you're gonna love this.
yeah.
That's so funny that you were just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chill out, you're gonna love it. All right, cool.
Right?
Somebody comes at you with a machete. I'm just gonna go, chill out, Rob, you're gonna love this.
Because she said so.
Right.
Yeah. Man, oh man. And you were just like, hey, this is fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah, good
to
for
this
you.
day.
Air 5.
Yep.
Bam. We're on camera, don't worry.
Hey now.
Anything that you have coming up, do you want to promote? Where are you singing next?
Padonio House on the 31st with Kanye. Actually, I'm there. I'm filling in for Marty and Steve Thursday night.
Like 2 days from now,
Yeah.
Thursday?
Like just acoustic though.
How could you get that gig?
And then
He's
Who do you know?
Kind of a big deal. He probably knows the owner of Starleigh Entertainment.
he
if I had to
might.
guess.
you know what's bad? There's
Or the
douchebags
bar.
out there that go, oh, he takes all the good gigs, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
You can't
Like, I
get
got
them
booked-
all.
Got booked before I bought the agency.
Yeah. He
Did
gets
it-
all the good gigs?
Yeah,
People think that about you?
It just, it
You
pisses-
can't get
some
them
of
all.
Piss me off so bad. They're just insecure,
Yeah.
jealous people. It's so.
I
bad.
don't like when people can't be happy for other people. That bothers me.
They can't. Some of them just miserable.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I've learned to weed those out because I got really good people that had my back
Yeah, good.
over 5 years. Got really, really good people. Made some
Good.
really good friends.
So, the 31st, you're there?
31st, Epidonia with Kanye Twitty.
Okay, 31st. What day of the week is that?
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, okay. Oh, snaps.
Yep.
Do you have a website?
KanyeTwittyBand.com or .net.
Both of them?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Bought both of them.
You just were like, hey, if you want to hit the N or if you want to hit the C.
Yep.
It does whatever you want.
Yeah, get them all.
Yep.
How often is it updated? Every day?
Whenever.
Weekly?
Whenever. Yeah, probably weekly.
Do you have somebody that does that for you?
I do it.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah,
Go, man.
Larry Fitzgerald and my wife actually do web design. Like he does all the coding, she does all the design work, and
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they did Crushing Days, Straight Shooter. Who else did? Trying to think. Under the Covers. So they've done a bunch of
Wow.
bands. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I know that your wife works at what, Fila?
Fila, yep.
She does web design for
She
them?
does web design, graphic design, whatever. She does all of it. She's really talented.
She loves that stuff?
She seems to.
Yeah,
she's
good.
She's really good at it.
Good for her.
Yeah. Like I didn't realize how artistic she was because she's kind of simple,
Yeah.
but like looking back at all the old stuff that she did when she was younger, she was really good.
Yeah.
Like there was a side of her that I didn't.
Did she get a lot of creative freedom with the company, or
I think she did. She's doing different stuff now. So when she was
she do
doing,
freelance work?
Yeah, oh yeah, she does. She does logos for bands, and she'll do. People ask her for stuff. She does it.
We should get her to do a logo, Mike.
She'll do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, now you have nothing to say?
Talk to her.
You've plenty to say the whole hour. Now you got nothing to say.
I've been thinking a lot of stuff, so maybe it's your turn.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
We argue like we're a couple. Is this awful?
It's funny.
It's awful.
I like this.
How do you like his state-of-the-art studio?
It's awesome. It is cool.
It is cool. Justin came in here and was like, we have $1 million studio and you have better equipment than we do.
It's not an iPhone.
This is nice.
It's
I
not
like
an
all this.
iPhone. What does that even mean?
How long is this show? I don't even know.
As long as we want it to be. As long as your penis. So pretty long.
Hey now.
Not mine.
I've seen photos. You always
I'm like a light switch.
self-deprecate
No, I'm
with the size of your jug.
so bad.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like a light switch.
I'll just...
All right, Howard.
Hips like a rabbit.
No. I've seen photos. It's pretty solid. You have a good vein.
A gay guy told me I had a great docile vein one time.
Yeah. You got a good vein. You have a good situation down there. My dad's already checked out of this episode. He's like, I can't even anymore.
So gone.
He's probably like, come on, Townsend. Lock that shit up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Rob, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
KanyeTwitty.net and .com because you said
Twitty Band.
band for both of them.
KanyeTwittyBand.com.
And you were just like, fuck it. Why don't you buy the .org too while we're at it?
It wasn't available.
Are you kidding?
Somebody
would've.
stole that shit.
Yeah,
I
somebody
bet
had
you it was that freaking band from Nashville.
There was a band that had .com, and they must have let it run up, and I grabbed it.
Yep, laps.
Yep.
Yep.
How does that work when a website expires?
You just go to whatever hosting company and type in the website you want, and it'll tell you if it's available or not.
And then, wow.
Yeah.
It's way easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was
really
a complicated process.
No, you can just...
You have something in mind?
No, I already have WendyTownsend.com, but now I'm going to take a note from Rob and steal the net.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
You
get them all.
You have internet right there?
TV.
Yep.
Info.
XX.
I feel sorry that I'm coughing
Don't worry about
into the
it.
microphone.
It's that time of year. Don't worry about it.
That time of year.
Still look good.
Oh, I don't at all. I didn't even
you
shower
do.
today.
Just that.
You look good.
Oh, thanks, Rob.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You always look good.
I like when I clean up nice and then you're always like wowed by it. You're like, oh, wow, look at
Yeah.
you. And I'm like, Rob, I know. I blew
Yeah.
dry my hair. Remember that one time you came to Outback? You're like, did you like relax your hair? Did you put conditioner in it? And I was like, I just blew dry it. That's how much effort I don't put in to going to Outback Steakhouse ever. I feel sorry.
TJ hooked us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I.
He's like, you gotta come see my friend Wendy.
You rolled your eyes. You're like, I guess. I don't know. If this is another Kate, I'm not interested. And then we're like, she's actually kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I know. It's funny because, like, I remember when you guys came in and I wasn't bartending and then you opted to come sit at my table. And I remember John going, oh, is that how it is? You can just come over and take bar guests to your tables? And I was like, yeah, if I want to.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Like, that was after that, I was like, oh, they're my friends.
I have fans.
Yeah.
They're my besties.
Sometimes if you're not there, we just leave.
Nuh-uh.
We ride through the parking lot to see if your car's there.
Bingo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We've done that before.
I have also.
Oh, my God.
And we do like John, though. John's nice.
John's good people.
The other guys are nice.
Oh, Pat is my favorite to work with. But John and Kristen are definitely up there.
John knows a lot about sports, so I talked to him about that.
That's all he does back there.
Yeah.
So he wants to talk about
I
sports.
fucks my wife.
Yeah. He does more than that, trust me.
That's funny.
He verbally fucks your wife.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah. He's like, gosh, she's sexy as shit. I'm like, is shit really
She
sexy?
is.
It's weird. Do your friends, like, ever be like, Rob? Leslie's like, Any of your close male friends ever, like, hint that she's like...
I don't know. I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah.
They would. I mean, I don't know.
Has somebody not known that she was her wife and then, like, approached you and been like, oh, man, I would take that home and destroy it? And you've been like, yeah, well, luckily she's going home with me.
No. I don't know. Trying to think. No. I mean, people have gone up to her all the time, but it's...
Has it ever been role reversed? Has anybody ever gone up to Leslie and been like, that guy, Rob, that lead singer, I'd fuck the shit out of him?
No. They get all their info in the bathroom. They go in the bathroom and they hear whatever.
It's on the wall.
Whatever they're going to say in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, girls talk. Guys don't talk in the bathroom.
Well, because your penises are out.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Did I tell you? I don't even remember where we were. Oh, we had dinner and I ate asparagus and then we went to see a band.
Oh my.
So I went in the stall and I'm peeing and it stinks. And a guy pulls up next to me and he's peeing and he smells the asparagus pee. And he kind of looks at me and he goes, you had asparagus? I go, yeah, sorry about that. He's like, no biggie.
No way. That wasn't awkward?
It was very awkward.
Yeah.
It's funny after the fact, but I'm like,
He looked at you and goes, you had asparagus?
you had asparagus.
What if you
didn't?
didn't? What if you didn't
Right.
have asparagus?
Well, my initial reaction was to just say, no, the gonorrhea is almost cleared up.
Oh my God, you should
I
have.
should have. But I
He
was
would have
just like,
stepped away from you, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Or cut me. One of
That's
the other.
weird that a guy would
Yeah, I couldn't
talk to
believe
you
it.
while your junk is out.
Yeah.
That's definitely not
Very
man-like.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever talked to you in a bathroom stall?
I not that I can remember. No. Mm-mm.
I hate because women are behind closed doors.
Right.
Lucky.
So I hate when people, I guess, are on Bluetooths or on their phones
and
because
talking.
I have made the mistake before.
To answer them?
I've been
That
like,
is so
oh,
wrong.
yeah, like, oh, I don't know, and then somebody like, I'm on the phone. And I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. I hate to be the other person on that line then. That's disgusting.
Do you poop,
That's awful.
do you poop in public places?
I don't like to, but if it's like
If you had
brewing
to.
and it hurts, then I
Yeah.
have to. I don't like to at all.
Ugh.
I'm definitely we gotta go, you gotta take me home type of girl.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pooping in my own place.
Yeah.
But
I
if
don't I need
have
to be
man,
comfortable.
oh my God.
One time Chris and I were at the cellar door and I mean my stomach was rocking and I was like, look, this is a milestone in our relationship. We have to go. Like my stomach hurts. So he's like speeding up 70 and I'm like, first of all, slow down because I get that you're doing a nice thing, but if we get in a car wreck, they're gonna find me with like shit all in my pants. Like it's not gonna be cute. So it's that bad. So we get to his place and I make him, I'm like, before I even shut this bathroom door, you better turn the TV on and turn it all the way up because I don't want anything to make me unattractive at all because I don't know what's going on in there. My stomach hurts that bad. And it was to the point where like when I sat down, I was still clenching and I was like, I don't hear the TV because I refused. I
Like the
refused.
worst.
I refused. That's how
but you
uncomfortable it
didn't?
was.
So you didn't?
No, I did.
Oh.
It's just that I wanted to make sure the TV was up
Turn the
and ready to
faucets
go.
on.
Right, exactly.
Water.
I want you to
shower.
I want no
Sink.
noise or sound to be an indicator of what's going on in here.
Wow, it's the worst.
Yeah. I was like, this is it. This is a turning point in our relationship.
I'm gonna hear it all.
It's gonna be real gross. But I don't know what I ate or whatever. But I was not comfortable at all.
It's the worst feeling.
I was like sweaty. Like my house getting like brow sweat.
And it knows when you're getting closer to the house.
It's like, yeah. It's like, oh, we're almost there. And it's like, no, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. You're like clenching, and your stomach's like.
It's bad.
Yeah. What is that?
I pooped in the front yard one time because I couldn't make it in the house.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God, my stomach hurt so bad.
In front of your neighbors and stuff?
Well, it was dark, but just got out of the
How
truck.
walk me through the process of how you clean up your own crap from your yard? Or you just left it there?
No, I
Clean up?
kind of I took a pot of water and I just threw it on it because it was a mess. I was not doing well,
Wow.
and there was no way I was making it in the house.
So you just copped a squat and took a shit on your own lawn?
Right there.
What band has it?
How long ago was that?
5 years ago. Maybe.
That is hilarious.
Oh my God, my stomach hurt so bad.
Is that the worst place you've ever taken a dump? Like ever?
Well, yeah. I mean, other than disgusting bathrooms that you have to sometimes, but I try not to.
You're like, I couldn't make it.
I couldn't. There was no way I was getting in the house. Fondling with the keys and stuff. That's why I got a punch key now. So I don't have to fondle with keys.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
Wow.
Just held onto the back bumper and
That's impressive.
oh, it was bad.
But when it was happening, you were like, this feels so much better.
It's like
Sigh of relief.
every bit of pain went away.
What if somebody would have walked up on you when you were doing it? Go away, man.
Yeah.
Private time.
That happened one time in Key West. We went away. There was this little house on Catherine Street that the band stayed, and you'd back the truck up to the porch, and we went out for breakfast or something one morning. We come back and there was this little like Spanish dude, like holding on, like a homeless guy, holding on to the back of the bumper, squatting onto our porch, taking a shit. And we're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I'm sick.
Nuh-uh.
And he just took a shit right on our like steps.
Ugh.
And he guess he got a hold of some bad leftovers or something.
Wow. And he's like, I'm
Homeless
sick.
I'm sick.
Were you laughing?
Well, it was gross. There's flies everywhere.
Ew.
'Cause it's hot. It's hot in Key West.
God bless Key West.
Ew. The flies are making it. Ew. That's so gross. Did it
was bad.
smell really bad?
Oh my God, it was like mustard yellow. It was bad.
Ew.
It was gross. He was sick.
He was sick. That's disgusting and awesome all at the same time.
Yeah. Had some fun. 10 years down there.
In Key West?
Yeah, we played down there 10 years in a row.
When's the last time you've been?
4 years.
Just go back.
Yeah, we just did an acoustic show at Margaritaville. We did Sloppies for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was 7 nights in a row.
I believe the Heat played there twice.
Yeah. Yep.
You miss it?
It's a lot of work. Sloppies is a lot of work. 7 days in a row.
Worth it though, right? Was it monetarily worth it?
No, it's never.
No.
No, you could never.
It's a
800
matter of bragging. Bragging rights.
$800 a night.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was split between everyone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you got paid a damn agency.
Yeah.
Damn Starleigh.
Damn.
Which is
Bastards.
I don't know you.
You know those thieves.
There's thieves.
He's my bitch.
Oh, jeez. Rob, thank you again
Thanks
for
having
joining
me.
us.
This was fun.
Tell Leslie we said hello. Send her our love.
Should bring her
Michael's
up
going to
one
be
time.
stalking her on the Facebook now.
Yeah.
Who?
Find her.
Yeah.
I just found him.
She's fun. She's fun to look
How
at.
do you not know who Rob is?
I don't know.
Look at he always raises his eyebrows like, stop asking me these questions.
What eyebrows?
You do this. Ready? All right, Michael, play us out.
Thanks.
You've been listening to Wendy and Friends. You can find more information on Wendy and her comedy at wendytownsend.com. Wendy is also on Twitter at Wendy Stars. That's Wendy with an I.
Under a lover's sky, gonna be with you, and no one's gonna be around. If you think that you won't fall, well, just wait until the Pretend